Welcome to Shiny New Clients, the marketing podcast that helps you attract shiny new clients to your business. We'll talk about social media, what makes people buy, how to go viral, and marketing psychology, all in 20 minutes or less. Whether you're a coach, a stylist, or a wedding planner, if you've got a service-based business to sell, this is the show you need to fill your calendar. I'm Jenna Warriner, your new marketing coach, and this is Shiny New Clients.
Do you guys ever watch Bob Ross paint? My mom in recent years has developed this thing where she cannot sleep. I think a lot of people can relate to that. She cannot sleep. She's always staying up so late. And so it's just her and Bob Ross in a big, quiet, dark living room. She spends her evenings watching him paint. And it's wild. It's really peaceful to watch him, but it's wild that we can just watch something get done, watch it get done, watch it get done. But if she were to pick up a paintbrush and try and paint something, even though she's watched these tutorials hours on end into the night, she wouldn't be a painter. You know, she can learn, but she wouldn't be a painter even just by watching him paint and talk through exactly what he's doing. She might have some context for it, but she wouldn't be Bob Ross. Just like how I find myself on Sunday mornings watching soccer begrudgingly. I don't wish to watch soccer, but my husband loves soccer. So I end up watching these soccer games, and would I be useful on a soccer team? No, I would not. I would die. I would die immediately. I can't play soccer even though I've watched a lot of it. And I think that's why people have such a hard time with Instagram and social media marketing. I think it's because we are on these apps as humans, as individuals, as somebody that's watching our friends' weekend escapades or sharing pictures of your kids. And so you've used these apps and they've been so integrated in your life and you've been on them so much that you figure when you go to use it for your business, you probably already know how this whole thing works, right? Because you spent so much time on it. But using Instagram for business, using social media as marketing is a completely different beast than using it as a user. And it is very normal that you're not going to just immediately know what to do just because you've seen content or posted Halloween costumes on there. On Friday's live Instagram session, I taught an Instagram session. I will tell you later about the problems that occurred. If you tried to get in and our room kicked you out because we're at capacity, I am so sorry. Believe me, I'm devastated that so many people could not get in. If you were there, you're a lucky one. Thank you for hyping up the chat and thank you for being there. Anyway, I was talking about the Instagram strategy that works for businesses right now, and that is a growth, nurture, sales strategy. Many of you have heard me talk about this on social media, or maybe you've worked with me, you've heard me talk about it in Magic Marketing Machine, right? There's 3 types of content that you need to have. And just posting a educate post on Tuesday or theming your Thursday as Throwback Thursdays or saying on Wednesdays, I tell stories. That is not a content strategy. That is giving your days of the week themes. That does not guarantee that you're getting the right marketing psychology touch points out to your audience. That does not guarantee that you are building trust with your audience. And those are things that you need in order for someone to buy. People will only ever buy from you when they trust you. Just like you're not going to hand over $1,000 to somebody that you just met on the street that you don't know. What is the expression? Dick from Sally? What is it? Do you know what I mean? That you don't. I'm going to Google it. I don't know Tom, Dick, or Harry. Sounds okay. Fine, whatever. So you don't know. I don't feel like I even used that properly, but you know what I mean. You need to trust someone. It is imperative that your leads know that you know how they feel, right? Especially if you don't want to be the type of business owner that pokes pain points, right? If you don't want to be the person who focuses on reversing objections, but you want to find an authentic and good feeling way to sell to people where you can both come out on the other side and be like, yeah, I felt good about that sale. Did you feel good about paying me? Yeah, I felt good about paying you. Great. Then you need to build trust. You need to share social proof. You need to connect. They need to know that you get them. You need to be speaking their words. This is what marketing is. And I am a nerd for marketing. I've made a career of learning about it and nerding out about it and then teaching it to business owners in as simple terms as possible so that you can grow your business, your service-based business, and serve more people. I think the thing that separates me from a lot of Instagram teachers, and I've said this before, but like, yeah, I want you to look good on Instagram. Sure, I want you to look good. I want people to look at you and be like, wow, looks like your business is doing so well. And sure, I want you to look polished and credible and organized. I want your feed to look cohesive. Sure, but that is not the point. The point is that you know exactly what you need to post to get people to buy from you so that that part becomes easy and your week consists of serving the perfect people and living this life that you built for yourself and having this job that you created for yourself. One of my clients this week went and got a massage, and the masseuse like looked at her. Can we say masseuse? Is that the RMT, the massage therapist? The massage therapist looked at her and was like, I know you. And they figured out that she followed her on Instagram. I'm like, that is outstanding. That is so fun. It's not the point, it's not the focus, but it is a little fun byproduct. My friend, if this is something you want clients rolling in. You want to know exactly what to post every day. You want to get off your phone as much as possible and have brilliant messaging that attracts the most perfect people. And you know what? I talked about this on Friday too. When your content is doing the heavy lifting, sales calls get 100 times easier. Right? When your content is already making people feel seen and telling them everything they need to know about who you are and sharing that social proof and that authority content, then by the time you get on a sales call with someone, you're like, ideally, you're just answering questions and taking their credit card information, right? It makes every bit of this sales process so much easier. Right now, like, how are people hearing about you? Think about the process that they have, right? They like Google you and then maybe they find your website. You're not going to find much of a website for me. I get all my clients through Instagram, but they Google you and they find your website and then they decide if they want to book a discovery call off of maybe your sales page. And then they show up on that call and they have a million questions and you need to earn their trust. And they're a little bit skeptical and they're confused about your offer and all of these things, when really you could have strategic content going out every single day of the week that one is going to reach people. The app is going to put it in front of people for you. What a gift. And that's your growth content, the stuff that just gets put in front of people, right? And then they're going to see your nurture content. You're going to warm them up. Your content is going to do all the heavy lifting. Then they're going to see your sales content. By the time they see your sales content, our goal is they're like, yep, okay, perfect. And then they get on a discovery call with you. And that's when you're just basically answering questions and getting them signed up. You know what I mean? Okay. If you love that, if you love the sounds of that, it is Saturday, September 20th, 2025 right now. Everyone signing up for Magic Marketing Machine is getting a free Instagram audit. And we are also adding co-working calls. We've been doing co-working calls on Tuesdays. People are loving them. We give you a couple of prompts and like a workspace to work on them. Everyone who enrolls is going to get a free ticket to our Growth Spurt 2-day challenge when we do it live in November. It is going to be free for everyone inside Magic Marketing Machine. It is September, which means when you enroll right now, we are setting up your fall for success. It is a big selling season, big buying season in the fall. And if you don't do it now, you're probably going to put it off until after November. You're probably going to put it off till after Christmas into the new year. Like, I'm a big advocate of September launches because this is the perfect time, the perfect energy to take your business seriously and to take growth seriously so we can hit those end of year goals. I know I sound like serious right now, but I'm really passionate. We've already had so many people sign up this weekend, and I know a lot more are coming. This is going to be a big wave of energy into the program. I'm going to be there to support you every freaking step of the way. Like I said on Friday, I will throw you over my shoulder if I have to. So I'm popping the link down below this episode to enroll in Magic Marketing Machine. If it sounds like it's right for you, I would love to support you. If you have any questions on if you have like a specific circumstance or something, you want to talk about it, DM me on Instagram. I'm at Jenna's page with an I, Jenna's PAIGE, and we can talk about it. I'm knee deep in my direct messages right now, responding to everybody. Okay. I will see you on Monday for our regularly scheduled broadcast.